George Clooney in a motorcycle accident, Bill O'Reilly eats in Harlem, and Paris Hilton heads to Rwanda. It is time now for Reality Check with Wendy Williams from the Wendy Williams Experience and Today's Show producer and comedian Brian Balthazar. Wendy and Brian, good morning.
Okay, good morning.
Okay, I got to start with the thing about the Brady Bunch girls. Okay, Marcia and Jan. I read this in, I think, the New York Post or something a couple days ago. It said Marcia was writing a tell-all book where she said that she and Jan had a little something.
Some sort of romantic.
What is that? Is it?
They're quickly arguing it now. They're saying, no, she hasn't even written the book yet, actually.
Oh.
So it's refuted.
Yeah, Maureen McCormick was Marcia, and none of this is surprising. And furthermore, I'm not even interested. Are you interested?
I would have expected this from Alice, but not Marcia.
Yes.
And you know,
how's she doing?
You know, Cindy's going to come out with a book that says, I had a brief fling with Tiger. You know?
Yeah. Exhausted.
Okay.
Nothing, so this is nothing to this thing.
No, well, you know what, even if there is.
Barry Williams did the same thing and said he had a little fling with Florence Henderson. So I think it's all just hype. But the publishing company is saying, no, ixnay on the...
I think the other big topic to us, at least, there was that one shot, I don't know if you guys saw it, of Britney Spears walking in the bathroom.
Quiznos bathroom.
What?
She had a gotta go.
Why was that
paparazzi?
Why was that a big deal?
Well, she invited the paparazzi
In the bathroom with her. Yeah.
I'd like to imagine the people at Quiznos see this mob of flashbulbs in a person. They don't know who it is, and they're like, you need to buy a sandwich first. But she invited them in.
What impact is this going to have on our custody battle going on right now?
I think saying that Britney is a train wreck is saying, have you heard about the sun? It gives off heat. You know, it's kind of like we all know by now.
Right.
So it's,
I'll tell you, you know, I also do writing for Life and Style magazine, and in the magazine we've been doing steady polls about Britney being a good parent, and the recent one came out, 97% of the readers say, take the children away.
Yeah.
So, you know, and as a mother, I have to say take the children away. I don't want them to be with Kevin Federline, but I think with the overseeing of Britney's mom, Lynn, they'll be fine.
I think once she shaved her head, I think everyone kind of had that let's leave her alone moment, like something's seriously wrong. Except for today. Let's talk about her today.
Right. Well, Paris Hilton going to Rwanda on a humanitarian aid effort. Wendy, what do you make of this?
So what? I am totally not buying into a better Paris Hilton. You know, she is turning humanitarian efforts into something disgusting and sleazy for people who really want to do things nice for the world.
She wants to turn attention to Rwanda by turning attention to herself. And I think what's interesting is the average household income in Rwanda is $230, and the average outfit she wears is about like $2,000. So she could do a lot better by donating some money there and just laying low. I don't want to see her in Manolos walking through.
Let's move on to one a little bit more serious. Bill O'Reilly was just up at Sylvia's in Harlem, and he said it's just like eating in an Italian restaurant in a white suburb.
Yes.
Your take?
You know, I was not offended by his comments. I think that we, as a community, have made comments like that about our own places, too. I think that Bill O'Reilly, as Brian and I were talking about, can work on his approach and delivery.
He needs a timeout.
Yeah.
It's a little nap. He needs a nap. You know, it's the delivery. When you have to say what you believe is a compliment and back it up with, I'm surprised. It's like saying, you look great. I'm surprised. You look great.
We also did a segment on that on the Today Show, and they went through the entire context of his words. And if you looked at it, they said in its entirety, it really looked like he was speaking on. Yeah, he was trying to help in terms of race relations and not hurt.
He's trying not to stereotype, but in effect ended up sort of stereotyping.
Well, he has a very harsh delivery, but
saying people weren't screaming for iced teas and all of that.
Brutally honest. That's
brutally honest.
And he's all about no spin. He's all about no spin. Now he's on a no smear. So there's no spin, no smear. But he does more spinning and smearing than a guy at a potter's wheel. He's like all about that.
All right. What about George Clooney getting in a motorcycle accident with his girlfriend last weekend in New Jersey?
Okay, first
Wendy?
the girlfriend. How did she luck out? You know what I mean? All right, so
on crutches, getting a little aid there on the red carpet.
So he's in Weehawken, New Jersey, riding on his motorcycle. He's in the right lane. The guy in the left lane had on his left blinker. At the last minute, decides to turn right. The guy says that George smacked into him. So it's he said, she said with the Weehawken police. They say George was more worried about his girlfriend being paralyzed than anything else.
Well, broken toe, you know. But I'm very suspicious if I were the woman, because he's notorious for dumping his girlfriend. So he's like, come on out to Jersey. I'm going to dump you off my bike. I think it's very suspicious.
What I suggest she does is poke a hole in the condom and quickly lock him down, because that would be territorial.
right. Anyway, it's been really fun talking to you.
We're gonna leave it with that one right there.
Brian, both of you guys, thank you guys so much. We
How about
appreciate
Brian
it.
Balters, our supervising producer for this hour, right? Come on, good job, right?
Yes. Now,
Well
Brian,
done.
go to the back of the control room. Thank you.
We don't know what we're doing next.
Coming up
Oh, we
next-
do know what we're doing next.
Yes, we do. The renowned chef David Chang. He's cooking. He's going to come back with a recipe.
Yes,
and
Brussels sprouts and Rice Krispies.
Huh?
Really?
Together?
Okay.
Really?
That's
Good.
coming up right after this.